Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Teenager Who Cooks. It's been a couple of months since I last made a video because I've been busy with applying to college. It's been quite hectic, but I finally set aside the time to make another Teenager Who Cooks cooking recipe video. Today we're going to be making a very epic and amazing Japanese chicken curry. This is a very tasty dish. It goes great with rice. It's perfect for dinner, for lunch, for any occasion. And I think you're gonna enjoy making it with me. So let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing that we're gonna be making today is the roux for the actual curry. This is basically what you would be buying if you went to the grocery store and bought those box mixes for making curry. It's gonna be 4 ingredients. The most important thing is curry powder. This is around 4 tablespoons. Came in a little can like this. It's just like a Japanese curry powder. I have around 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of flour. And then this is just some cumin mixed with black pepper. Probably like 1 teaspoon. This is like, the quantities of these two are flexible. It just depends on how strong you like your curry or what spices you want to taste in it. Alright guys, so the first thing that I'm going to add is the butter. And now we're just going to be melting the butter over medium-low heat so it doesn't really burn. Now that the butter is completely melted, I'm going to add in all of our flour. And then just quickly sort of stir it in. At this stage, the roux can begin to burn, which we don't want, so that means we have to continually stir it. We're going to want to do this at low heat for 25 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready. So guys, we're now 15 minutes in, and our roux looks like this. Alright guys, you can see the color of our roux has darkened a lot. It is now perfect time to add the curry powder. And we'll add the other spices too. Now we'll just stir it. I'll probably cook it for around 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And just make sure it's all combined. And then we can move it aside for use in just a bit. So you can see this beautiful curry roux that we've made. Now you can either just use it directly in your cooking, or you can actually leave it to cool overnight and it will turn into like a hard block that you can cut into like curry cubes. But I want to eat curry tonight, so I'm just gonna use it right now. Alright guys, so this is all the ingredients that we're gonna need for the rest of the curry. I have 2 carrots here, some ginger that I've exposed the tip of, 4 cloves of garlic. You can vary how much you use. I'm going to be using 1 persimmon today. Usually you would use an apple, but we have persimmon, so I'm going to try making a curry with persimmon. And then 2 onions. I have a bunch of chicken. And here is 4 to 5 potatoes. Although my potatoes were very small, so you might only need to use 2 or 3 depending on how big your potatoes were. And you can see I've already cut up my potatoes and soaking them in just water to get the starch out. Also, usually you would use chicken breast or chicken thigh, but it's the pandemic right now and I don't have chicken breast or chicken thigh and I don't particularly want to go outside. So I'm just using chicken wings and chicken drumsticks. So I'm first gonna take care of the onion. Right, I'm going to for these carrots, I'm just gonna sort of cut them while rotating a bit each time, just to get kind of randomly sized pieces. Alright guys, so I've grated up probably a teaspoon of ginger, probably a tablespoon or so of garlic, and this is the persimmon from earlier. I've just grated it up. And then I'm now going to season the chicken with salt and pepper. Alright, now we're pretty much ready to start with the curry. Alright guys, I will start cooking the curry now. So, a bit of oil goes in the pan. Now I will put the garlic and ginger in. And just sort of fry it a bit. Now it is time to put in the onion. And we will just cook the onions on like a medium heat until they're soft. You don't have to stir this too often. Alright guys, you can see that our onions have cooked nicely. They're getting soft and somewhat translucent, a bit brown too. And so now I'm going to add the chicken. I've seasoned the chicken with salt and pepper. And we're just going to cook the chicken enough so that there is no like pink left. I've been cooking the chicken for a while now. Now I have here, this is 1 quart of chicken stock basically. And there should be 4 cups or 1 quart. I'm just gonna add it all in. Alright guys, so now that we've added our chicken stock, now is a good time to add in our persimmon. And then we can also add in just a touch of honey for sweetness. This is just like 1 or 2 squeezes out of a bottle. You can add more or less depending on taste. Alright, now we're just going to stir this all up. Alright, now we'll add around a tablespoon of soy sauce, just for flavor and for color. And now we can just add in our carrots and potatoes. So, add in our carrots, and then our potatoes. Just stir it all up. You can see that there's enough of the soup to cover all the ingredients. So now we're gonna bring it to a simmer and just cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Alright guys, so we're going to skim like the bubbles off the top with this mesh. And we're just going to wash it off in a bowl of water. Alright guys, so the vegetables in our curry have really softened up. You can see how I just poke the carrot and it goes through. I barely put any pressure. And so now we can start dissolving our curry roux inside. So I'm just going to turn off the heat. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to start to dissolve the curry roux by just mixing it with some of the soup. Really want to make sure that it's well dissolved. Now I'm going to season the curry with some salt. Alright guys, now we're just going to simmer it again until it thickens up more. So the curry has been thickening up and simmering for a bit. I think it's ready now. So I'll take it off the heat. Alright, so I've transferred the chicken curry over here. You see how nice it looks? Oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. And now I'm just going to plate it up with some rice. So here's the solo rice cylinder that I made by flipping over a bowl of rice onto the plate. So I'm just going to take the potatoes and carrots and sort of gently go around the bowl. With curry. Alright, so now I'm going to just take my little carrot decorations that I cut out and arrange them on the chicken. Alright guys, so make the perfect bite. Here, get some rice, get some of the carrot, potato, and some extra curry. Oh man, that is the absolute best dinner bite you can make, and it's so easy to make, and it looks good, it looks cute, it's perfect for any occasion. So if you enjoyed this comeback episode of Teenager Who Cooks, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode, which will be sooner in a few months.